recording. Hello and welcome, and this is an episode I'm gonna dedicate and calling How to Silver. Hello and welcome, and this is How to Silver. Awesome. Okay, let's go into CSGO. In this video I'm gonna try to demonstrate how to do typical silver mistakes. Keep in mind I'm a Gold Nova 4. I've been a bit up and down in Gold Nova, but I think I'm consistently there because I haven't practiced to become any better. So that's why I'm gonna show you the mistakes I did before I got to Nova, and maybe and I'm hoping on some feedback from you guys. So let's see. I'm not gonna go straight into competitive. I'm gonna demonstrate a bit through maybe a deathmatch. Okay. So things I might specifically remember I did while in silver, like silver 1 or unranked. There's a lot of specifics a lot of mistakes they actually do that shouldn't really be necessary. Like most of the CSGO community above silver know what crosshair placement is and where it should be. At least, if not at the end of Gold Nova, like me, around Gold Nova.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so damn it, I didn't get to buy a gun. Hey, when that happens, I usually move and start. It's a really bad match to start in. Oh, never mind. I'm awesome. Oh, I could have gotten that guy, but I did. Okay, I got a Mag 7. Ooh, I had him 2 times 30. Yeah, decent. Okay, let's go and shoot this guy. Yeah, got him. Saw that guy. Oh yeah, take that. Oh, there's a guy here. Can we stab him? Okay, so I'm gonna do a typical silver mistake. This is like one of them. Looking at where you're walking, and then when you see an enemy. And this is also like a typical silver mistake, like just randomly spraying, because you haven't gotten your aim in completely. I'm just using the USP at this point. Well, come on, I got the guy in the head. Yeah, I'm gonna get something bit more dangerous. Hopefully this will help. Okay, not a silver mistake. Guess the silver mistake is like this. Yeah, and that's when you get shot. You walk till you're like ready to stop. As a silver, you walk till you're ready to stop, and then you pull up, and then you shoot. When you like about the same time as you stop. And some silvers also really walk and shoot a lot. Like this, it's not really gonna work for you silvers. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work to walk and shoot. Need to find some enemies. Okay, look down. Oh, walk and shoot. Doesn't work. You see? The bullets go all over the place. Typical silver mistakes. Right here. I was lucky with that one, you see, but that's, I mean, silvers get lucky sometimes too. It happens, right? Silvers are people too. Look at that. Am I just oh no, that wasn't even me. I didn't get him. And there, if I was a good player, I would have placed my crosshair at a good position. I would have looked up at that door and not at my feet, like something that could be a commonly done silver mistake, and that was a pretty bad one of me. Ooh, in the head. Okay, look down, just like a silver, and then you shoot the chickens, because the silver usually shoot chickens. They've never seen chickens before. Yeah. Shit, I've got to remember how to play bad. I'm doing pretty bad now, but gotta remember how to do like those silver mistakes without actually sucking completely. Okay, so we should look at here and oh wait, oh. Okay, a silver could start spraying at that point. That would be a very bad idea, because you have pretty much control over where that guy is. You can see where that guy is. I mean, he wasn't very far away from the shot, so, and he was also standing very still. That makes it a lot easier to just tap shoot. And some silvers will just spray like automatically when they have an assault rifle or a submachine gun like this, for example. If you don't know how to use it, I mean, you can tap shoot with this just as well as any other rifle. I'm gonna try to get a tap shot with this. Yeah, okay, that was a bit hard. Yeah, and also spray control is something silvers are very bad with. They don't know that the recoil is the recoil goes like upwards, so you have to aim down to compensate, and also sideways depending on the weapon. And if you're walking while shooting, yeah, you're basically fucked. You're not gonna be able to predict it, or if you are able to predict it, you're crazy person. Yeah, I'm gonna do this with rifles, because that's where I guess silvers do the biggest mistakes. Like that's something a silver wouldn't do. They wouldn't think to aim downwards. Okay, so I'm gonna do what a silver would do. I'm gonna trust my crosshair completely now. This is the guy I'm gonna shoot. Okay, I was lucky with that one, because he was very close. Right, and I was just spraying. Typical silver class A stuff. Maybe at a distance? No. Damn it, these enemies. Look at that. You can see it. That's my, all my bullets ended up above that guy's head, and my crosshair was basically right on him. And the deagle, don't even try to understand the deagle. It's just know that the first bullet is gonna be accurate, and the next not so accurate. Yeah, I'm gonna do just automatics, because look at this. I was pointing right at him. That should have, if all of those bullets hit right where they were supposed to, like this one. Look at that. I was tracing that guy pretty well, I would say, with my crosshair, but you see that the bullets don't really go right where the crosshair is. With this, with the M4, it's a bit easier, because it doesn't have quite that much recoil. It doesn't go that far up when you shoot, and also you're limited to 200 bullets. I'm kind of purposely missing these people, so I should more like demonstrate on my teammates. Whoa, I think that was an enemy behind me. Look like that. Okay, that would have, if it was a, I got a headshot on that one. But if that was a, yeah, if that was to hit where I was aiming, because I was aiming at his body, right? Then I would have gotten a body shot. Gotta compensate for that recoil. That's a very Silver's. Just research it. Just look at your use your guns. Look at them. Find a blank wall. Okay, and just press in. So you know exactly where the pattern is. Because this is what you have to compensate for when you're shooting. You have to pull it down to this so it evens out. Okay. Yeah, you see. I'm gonna fire a full shot in this wall. Full mag. Okay, so it kind of looks like a right pointing a question mark. So then that's what we're gonna try to compensate for. You can see that the first bullets at least got a better concentration. It's kind of a bad idea to demonstrate this in mid-action, but I think it's a fun way to do it. No one else has. Also, that's not a good weapon to demonstrate recoil with. The shotguns are pretty much don't walk and shoot, I think, but you can. I think you can walk and shoot with a decent accuracy. Yeah, so it's kind of a demonstration. Remember to place your crosshair at a corner. Hold your corners. Whenever you see a corner, that's where you should hold your crosshair, because that's where, as long as there's no enemies in the middle of the place you're looking at, look at a corner. Look at the most likely corner for the enemy to pop up from. That's just my advice. Okay, so I'm going into a second round of Dust 2 deathmatch. We're gonna do. Gonna take a gun with a lot of ammo. Not the P90. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the MP7. What's going on with my body? Why is it vibrating like that? Okay. MP7. Pistol, I'm gonna do deagle just because. Okay. So, as you see, I was pointing downwards. This is something you, and here is the other tip that Silvers don't do that well.
Sorry, my aim is to
hold the corners.
Shut. Nah.
Okay, so there's no way the enemy can pop up right there, like in a freak spawn accident maybe. But so that's why you should hold here or hold here. Hold the corners while you're moving. Like here. Always point where you're going. That's also a bad idea.
You fucking suck. Russian kurwa.
Hey, don't kill me while I'm killing chickens.
Я не поляк, долбоёб. You mother fucking bitch.
I think I've killed that sweep guy a lot. Okay. Let's do a good demonstration of this corner holding. They could come up there, or there.
At least please just understandable.
Okay. So this is the corner one could come from. Around here. That's a corner.
Yeah.
You will want to hold that if you have a rifle, mostly, because that's when you're most likely to be able to hit that person and deal some actual valuable damage. At that distance,
Тебя не слышно,
at
отца.
least with a SMG,
Слышно, ты пиздишь дохуя.
you're very little likely to get someone. He one-tapped me there with an AK.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, that's gone.
You gonna kill
Haha,
Ты за lemon squid.
got that guy. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
when you come around here, if you're looking there and you're turning, that's gonna take you more time than if you're turning while you're walking. So turn while you're walking.
Что?
I cannot
песенку?
emphasize the importance of this like anymore. That's like
Популярная вообще.
you just have to do that
Называется,
to be able to
бля, я уже
be a good
смог,
player.
Я ее выдумал. А называлась она «Как стать глобал».
Okay.
За 5 минут. Понимаешь, да?
Нет.
This is still like the
Эх ты, а я стал
a pretty fun situation though,
Вон, видишь,
like in the middle of a deathmatch trying to teach.
забираю фраги чьи-то.
We're going at it. And also use your map. Let's do a bit of the map, I guess. How to use your map. When you see an enemy blip,
Заткнись, пожалуйста.
like from somewhere, right now there's very little action. You can use this though to see the whole map. Whole map shows up for you,
Тебя не слышно, отца.
so you can see. This is very good in competitive. In deathmatch, I don't know. It's pretty much worth shit.
Russian, kurva, kurva.
Because the guy is probably gonna get killed by someone else, or gonna kill. Yeah,
Нет.
he's gonna get killed by someone else unless he's very close to you. In that case, you don't need to bring up the big map. Then you can just watch the small one.
Нет, бро, нет.
Also, something I don't think too many people practice is finding the middle of the screen, so you can no scope, for example, with an auto sniper. I'm not very good at it now. You can see, and also some of the accuracy I've seen has decreases when you're not scoping. Like, okay, I'm gonna hit that point.
Тебя не надо, блядь.
Wait for this guy.
City one. City clear.
Gonna hit that point.
Don't.
Oh.
Bitch.
No.
It's really hard to do demonstrations in deathmatch.
Oh, killing.
Yeah, but I think this is what I have. I saw that guy. I should have looked behind the door.
Что-то как не чувствую я вас когда. Если бы чувствовал,
Yeah,
я
okay.
так не говорил.
And a good op tactic is always to hold a corner,
Да ты сам иди вообще.
and also be a bit out of the corner, because if you're this close, you need like speed. You need wall axe to get that guy at this point, unless you've seen him peeking, for example.
Это такая
That's where
сильно
you might
сделать.
hold it out like
А
that.
другой уже сделать
if he's peeking.
какую-нибудь там вверху, там первым, вторым.
That's when you want to hold the crosshair close to the corner.
Ну, было ж рядом.
Знаешь, какое у меня задание?
Какое? Суприм? Ну, по тебе не сказать. Ну, ты забыл.
Yeah, just kill some people. Okay.
Я был прав. Очень сильно прав.
I just got knifed.
Путин знал, только я очень бig
Yeah, it's quite fun to
Повел свое звание на основе.
just demonstrate these things, because those are things I tend to take for granted, but I didn't know these things before. Even before like I went into Nova, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of tricks that I don't know still yet to be discovered. And when I get to that point, I will definitely share it with you guys.
Ах ты тварь.
Like, knowing the stats of your weapons can help a lot too. For example,
Получил урон.
with the AVP, you don't have to aim at head height, because you know if you get a body shot, you're pretty certain to kill that person with
Ну ты
one
где?
shot.
Ну ты где?
even if they have armor, like full armor and helmet.
Где я?
To a body shot.
Да, ты на Зиге, например.
Я на Зиге, видите.
That's just how it is, right?
Тоже на Зиге. Ой, это ты сзади меня убили. Так нечестно. Ты сказал, ты на Зиге, а почему меня убили? С мида. И снова. Это на Зиге.
So shotguns. I'm not sure. Shotguns you should. Shotguns are pretty good for getting a lot of money. You get a quite high kill reward with every kill with a shotgun. So that's something I recommend shotguns for. Like grab the mag 7 in the start of a round and like 2 kills you've paid for that mag 7 and some extra too. If you get a kill with that with the mag 7 you're pretty good off. Of course I'm doing the worst possible demonstration on the deathmatch server. But yeah, I think this talking is helping a lot. Okay, I'm gonna exit this and stop this recording. I think there's more things to cover, but at this point I'm not sure. I should have prepared a script or something. So yeah, those are my tips on how to get out of silver or not be a silver. Like typical things that silvers do that I noticed that I did when I was a silver, and things and tips and tricks that I learned when I even turned Nova. Some of those things. So there's quite useful advice there, I think, and I hope you take it to good use as well.